There's not enough glitter.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Giggs album, Now or Never. Woohoo! It's going to be sick, so let's get into it. First off, Giggs is back with a 16-track mixtape full of Afrobeat influences all the way to your rolling track progression beats that's put together with his rugged UK rap style, which, you know, it kind of has that, you know, Giggs sound all the way through, if that makes sense. Like his album that he released last year, 2009's Big Bad, the album stays banging pretty much throughout the whole run. There's only a couple songs in there that I didn't really enjoy as much as the others, but even they weren't terrible. They just could have been cut off, you know, to trim the fat, as they say. With this, when I was listening to this album, I couldn't help but think that, like, Giggs has his own sound, and this album fully, like, you know, goes into that. It's just like, you listen to a Giggs album, you know it's a Giggs album. It's almost like Giggs has got his own genre of rap. It's the Giggs genre. The Giggs genre. So yeah, I first listened to the mixtape last night, and I gotta say, I had it in my headphones. I was walking through the streets at night, and it literally banged. It was so good. And then I played it on my sound system this morning a couple times, and I can't help but enjoy it. It's just full of great songs. The mixtape is outlined with high prolific features such as a boogie with a hoodie, Georgia Smith, Dave, and Amelia Sandy, just to name a few. The Dave feature, oh days, that is banging, so good. I love that song, we'll get to that later. So yeah, the project starts off really strong with songs such as Now or Never, Spinach, and what was the other one? Buff Daddies. Like, what a great start to the album. It was like, what a great way to start the album. And then you have the song Debonair, which I wasn't too keen on at first, but do you know what? It's not actually that bad. And then we jump in with another banger on 100 Reps and Changed Me. Changed Me was my favourite so far whilst listening to it. So good. That's the Boogie with the Hoodie feature. Just has like a bit of American rap sounding to it, with then Giggs coming in with the UK style. It just sounded really good. And I love Boogie, so. And we get Branch Out, which slaps, honestly, so hard. And it comes in with that, what's that song? Cough, cough, now everybody coughing. Boss, boss, now everybody bossing. Something like that. Something kind of relatable to, like, COVID, isn't it? There was some other banging lyrics in there. Just like Giggs in general. I just gotta say, I've listened to the album again, and I can't help but like comment on how good the lyricism is on Giggs' bars. Are so good, like literally so hard. It's literally sick. Now, No Backbone was a song that I remember listening to first when I was just walking through the streets, and I wasn't really keen on it at all. I was like, oh, this is the first weak song for me. But it wasn't until Giggs' verse come in, I was like, you know what? He saves it a little bit. The verses at the beginning, whoever they were, I can't remember the names now, weren't too great. Or just not memorable, really. Everyone's Dead is a really great song as well. It's got those Afrobeat vibes to it. And then there was a lyric, what was it? Sabotage, everybody flip, camouflage. Honestly, I love it. Amazing. Then we get another one of my favourites, which is Don't Be Shy, which has the feature with Obang J. I think that's how you say it. Maybe I said it right, but correct me if I did. Which has got those like really catchy Afrobeat vibes. Kind of follows on really nicely from the song prior. Really great song. Another one of my like top favourite. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to like the Georgia Smith feature on the album. But do you know what? After listening to it, it was quite a nice change, and the singing vocals were really great. And I actually did enjoy it in the end, so that was a great song too. But yeah, really rate the Georgia song. Then you come in with Krash, which is another great tune, really dark beat with like really great lyricism. Another cold hit, really great. Then we've got Manor Outside, which is kind of a weak song in my opinion. Not amazing, nothing too special about it. This is one I'd probably trim out as well if I was going to condense the album. But it isn't bad, but it just isn't anything going for it, really. And then we have Straight Murder. Wow, what a great song. Giggs and Dave come through on this. It's so great. It's just cold, hard, slaps. It's fucking sick. Really is sick. They flow so well together, you know, like the verses, both of them have really lengthy verses. Definitely excited to hear these two together more often. Hopefully that happens. This was definitely a highlight of the mixtape in general. This song was just great. And then we had like the lyric, what was it?
Mice, talking heavy, I do my men like George and Lenny. Woo!
Great, I love it. Nice little Mice and Men reference there. And then we come to the last two tracks of the album, which is Hoochies and It's Hard. Personally, Hoochies, I reckon, could have been cut out. Isn't much to it, just a bit of a cool rap with a little bit of a nice beat. Nothing really going for it, it's just another rap song, really. But the It's Hard with is pretty neat. It's a good change of tone, and it feels almost like a closing to an album, if that makes sense, because it kind of goes into this like kind of bit more of a melodic kind of soft and not so dark kind of, but it just feels a bit more like a closer to the album. Kind of how like maybe like Saint Pablo or something closes the life of Pablo. Kind of like softens down the tone of the album. So my favourite tracks of the album are Now or Never, Buff Daddies, 100 Reps, Changed Me, Branch Out, Don't Be Shy, Straight Murder, and Krash. I know it's quite a lot of songs, but the album, the mixtape is pretty damn good. If I was to cut out any of those, I'd probably cut out 100 Rep, couple, but either way, bangs. Love the album, it's really great. Obviously it still could be better, it could be a better album. It's something that I'm going to listen to probably throughout this week. I wouldn't say it's like a massive classic or anything, but it is a good entry, and to be honest with you, I think I prefer it to Big Bad. But yeah, if Gigs could like knock out some of those songs, it would make the project feel a bit more cohesive and work more as a whole album. If he just included all those bangers and that was it, cut out all the weak ones, it'd be just an album of bangers. Bangers? Just bangers? I do have to mention though, the album artwork is it's a little bit, it feels like a SoundCloud rapper's just making his way on, you know, on the ranks, and he's like asked someone just to quickly make him up a little album artwork. I'm not a big fan of it myself. Don't know, maybe that was the vibe he was going for because this is a mixtape. He didn't really want to spend much on a big album cover. Who knows? I didn't like it though. That's the only thing I didn't really, and there's two songs I didn't really like about the album. As a designer, these things matter. Now, what am I going to rate the album? So, I'm going to give this album a 7. Ha! 7 out of 10. That's what it's going to get. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you leave a comment in the description and let me know what your favourite songs are. I want to know, and what you did or didn't like. But yeah, anyway, guys, until the next video, peace.
Ring ding ding da ding ding da ding ding, yeah.